Alright, here we go with some more One Piece. This is episode 988. You know what we are, and you know where we're going. Three, two, one. I like he has death on his submarine, doesn't he? What is written on his hand? It's also death, isn't it? Okay. That seems to oppose the justice thing. Every time you see the Navy is talking about justice, he's talking about death. Death doesn't have to be literal. Death can also mean change, by the way. In tarot cards, death means change. I'm so annoyed that he punched this dude that hard and he just shook it off and got right back up. I know that's the show, but you punch like a bitch, is what I'm saying, I guess. Yeah. He should have stayed down. You know, not to get all Punisher with it, but like he said in the show Daredevil, you hit them, they get back up. I hit them and they stay down. You need them to stay down, man. Your Wile E. Coyote Acme bomb on a arrow weapon is stupid, and you deserve that punch in the face. He actually made me laugh twice, man. That shit was funny. Every now and then, every 100 episodes, Sanji makes me laugh. Once every 100 episodes. His whole, speaking of Looney Tunes, his whole Tasmanian Devil animation is hilarious. Like, he literally turned into the Tasmanian Devil. It's like he's being sucked in. he had no he had no free will. Well, that means there's no men there either. I like how Kinemon just completely ignored all the bullshit in the Looney Tunes and just said, "Oh, this means we can pass now," without them seeing us, right? Looking out the window and seeing us. I like the random pipes and shit. Yeah, we might need that lug nut. That'll help complete the collection, right? Repel. Yeah, might as well. Really? Yeah, shove it up your ass. Really? Luffy is telling somebody to stick to the plan. You filthy hypocrite. He stands, kid. Yeah, we're second place to idiots. I didn't realize the parallel until just now. Yeah, they're both good at the sword, too. Won't you two just screw and get it over with? I'm not the only one seeing the tension. I mean, I assume he's asexual, but, there's tension there. We'll do as we like. Well, good decoy, guys. He gives good decoy. You know what? Oh, yeah, we know, asshole. Yeah, you said that last time. Can you take the tank across or not? Because that looks like a wood bridge. I don't know the tank's crossing that shit, which means it's useless. Sorry, Frankie, but yeah, you better bring up the rear because that's going straight in the water. That summit weighs 4,000 pounds, man. It's going in the water. You're out of your effing mind. Watch this shit. There's no way that bridge is supporting this weight. I like how he's being drawn there in the shadow. Really? So we're going to splinter off some more. Just go. Just leave this son bitch. Yeah. Unbelievable. Just go, Carrot. Quit looking at me, Tank. He's really having fun, Chopper. Hunter said that Chopper's the least reliable member of the crew. Very hurtful, but probably true. Like I said in my comment, harsh but fair. Yeah. Take him out. There it is. It's noisy outside. Take him out. No, we ain't diving in the water. In the amount of time you took you to dive in the water, you could have went past. Now, there's other people that are further away from the window that would have had to maybe fall back. You're an idiot. You ain't going in the water. So you're going to stop right in front of him? Seriously? If you had kept going, they wouldn't see you, man. Man, I want to slap him. I love Chopper, but Hunter's right. He's the least reliable member of the crew. You're a moron. Deer caught in the headlights ass. I still think there's going to be a betrayal. They're really belaboring like her crew getting here. I think they're going to get ambushed. Yeah. Yep. They don't like him too much. He lit your asses up. He was taking care of business. She went down like the Titanic, man. Oh, really? An anime character won't. You better have enough candy fuel in the engines, man, because I don't think you're gonna make it. Yeah, he's here for it. He's ready to help. Because they don't want people showing up, man. You don't want strangers showing up knocking on your door. Don't question your superiors. Yeah, exactly. Luffy. Yep. Everybody hates that son of a bitch. Discount Buggy ass. Why don't you shut the hell up? Buggy's bad enough. Discount Buggy's worse. Baby six looking ass. Is this the child? Yeah, she wants to be his favorite. Yeah, she's the underage girl that was talking shit and had to get smacked down. They're ready for anything. They're going to get jumped. Of course, they've got a trauma response, man. Look at him. He's ready. I don't know how he's talking with his tongue out, but he's ready. It's just a random pterodactyl. What's up? I was just checking shit out, guys. What's up? Love Marco. Show no mercy. No mercy. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Look, he can fly like a stingray, man. I know stingrays don't fly. I was struggling to find something. He's a flying stingray. Don't tell me Marco's going to duplicate what King did and send their asses back down. Are you shitting me? You're shitting me. So this is how they. This is awesome. This is how they keep these guys from joining the fight. Yeah, he's helping out, man. Who the hell is this? I thought he was already on Wano, the bird, cat guy. Yeah, F this guy. When we get to episode 1000, I'm going to be talking about this, by the way. There's a guy who did an essay about Ace that I may or may not disagree with. So. So, look forward to that. That's only coming in about 12 episodes, so. Not that it matters. That's a good point. Point, counterpoint. I don't remember this. I don't remember that conversation. Tell you what, Marco's one of my favorite secondary characters we almost never see. So apparently, Catboy's bringing people. I thought he was already on out. I guess not. I guess dog guy got me thinking he was also there. Get crunk. I screen recorded the Japanese version of Queen's Song, and then I listened to the English version of Queen's Song on YouTube. Did both these things on YouTube. So now I'm getting suggested all kinds of Wano rave videos, and people have like compiled things together and added stuff and remixed, and so there's all kinds of like videos about that concert, the rave. Does he care about women? We haven't seen any interest from him. Wow. Maybe he does care about women. Okay. Hey, man. I thought you had a one-track mind. He's about the violence. I guess I prefer a glass, but if you have a big enough saucer, you basically have a glass. The problem I had was those saucers are really little, so you're not going to get enough, right? 20 years being an undercover. It's astonishing you didn't go native, man. Yep, that's not going to happen. Because what happens when you go undercover for a long period of time, you go native, you start to feel for the people you're with. You start to see things from their point of view. So he has to be a complete sociopath for that not to have happened, right? 20 years, I don't know anybody could handle 20 years being undercover and not sympathize with the people you're with. Unless you're a sociopath, which clearly he is. Yep. That's true. I trusted him. Look at him. They highlight him. He's in color, right? I trusted him. Yeah. Yeah, so he learned exactly dick. Oh, right. That's what they've been trying to find out. Yeah, well, here he is. That's why they were talking about him, just to remind us, in case we'd forgotten who he was, right? So he just sees it as an acting job. I get his point of view. Cut him. Cut him to pieces. This man is serious. Anybody else? He is genuinely scary, by the way. Not just because his animation is good, it looks at his face, his voice, but also what he's done. The fact that he was undercover for 20 years. The guy he's actually one of the few people in the show that scares me. He's a scary dude. And his commitment to the bit, right? Like I said, he never turned native after 20 years. All that's very scary. Took you long enough. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Yep, you got some dead soldiers. Dripping blood. Yeah, he wouldn't give a shit. You don't care about your men. Yeah, a little snack. Now, if you don't kill him right now, god damn, he beat the shit out of him. Jesus. If you don't kill him right now, it's a big mistake, man. And you won't. I don't think you will. Like, he's definitely a fungible character. He can go. Like, it wouldn't really affect the plot that much. But I don't think that they're going to do that. Oh, Beepo. Cracks me up. Yeah. You got to avoid those twisters, man. Water spouts, I guess they call them. Damn. It's a little tight. Keep it horizontal. That's good philosophy of life. Keep it horizontal. Uh-oh. What fresh hell is this? Oh, okay. I didn't know who the hell that was. He always looks happy. He brought some mink reinforcements. I got you. Yeah, you're late, son of a bitch. That must be a sonar beep that we're hearing, right? That's not really a thing, in submarines. You heard his cat feelings. Well. Maybe they can help us mop up, right? Cat Chan, I love it. I know that it's one of those honorifics, right? That damn cat. There should be a TV series called that. Yeah, probably not. Right. Then he's got to go through the whole thing, right? Maybe he'll be here in time to pick us up. He must be. I'm going to think about this. I'll talk about this at the end. We're almost at the end of the episode. This has really crystallized something for me that I never really thought about before. Yeah. Dumbass. Yeah, let's not run the plan. He's going to cut through the entire building. Why are you using enema, man? Why? That's going to cut through the entire effing building. Yeah, look at him. Oh, it's rice paper. You probably could have punched your way through. Dumbass. And that didn't cut him in half? Well, I guess it wasn't a very strong blow. Okay. Well, this is awkward. yeah, no shit. Welcome to One Piece. Luffy's evil look is only outpaced by his evil laugh. Because I like you carrying me. Man, she turns to rage so fast, man. It's like she flips a switch. Damn. What do you mean do something? What does she have in mind there? Idiots. He's going to kick some ass, man. Jesus. He's training, okay. That's going to come in handy. That's going to come in handy. It's a good thing you got that training. Yeah. These guys really think they can cut his head off. I guess you haven't been watching his press releases, have you? You didn't have a chance, man. Do it again. Do it again. They Googled him. They haven't looked into YouTube clips of his fights. They have no idea what they're walking into. My God. The ass kicking you're about to receive. Fantastic. What I was thinking about was wartime. Because when I was younger, I told you I read a lot about various historical situations, and one of them was World War II. And so I read some history books, and they would have excerpts of diary entries of soldiers who were on the battlefield, right? Italy, France. Usually these were from 44 American soldiers, because I was reading English American books. So we're talking France in 44, Italy in 42, 43, and 44, North Africa, shit. Like, just talking about how, their perspective. They're one squad in one town, and you don't know what the hell's going on around you. You have no idea. Like, say you've taken a town, like your squad has taken a town. There's no enemy in the town. You roll in, and people just kind of stay behind their doors, and they've been occupied for a while. They don't know how you're going to treat them. So you're kind of walking through the town, and I remember an account where this was happening. It was at nighttime, and he could see the lights. He could see people peeking through the curtains, looking at him. They were all scared. At first, they wondered, were there soldiers hiding in the buildings? But it didn't seem that way. And so then they walk through the town, and they walk up a hill. And this town was kind of like in a valley, right? Like there's mountains or hills or just really steep upcrops on each side. There's a road going through the middle, and so the road kind of goes like this, and you have the hills come this way, right? So they go up the road, they walk through the town, and they walk up the hill like this. And they reach the top of the hill, which is about 500 feet from where the town is. It's about 500 feet up, right? They just want to walk up there and get a good look at the area around them. And they get up there, and they realize, as they're looking around, they are surrounded by Nazis. There's this town right over here, on the next town over, if you kept going down the road, had Nazi fortifications, and they were setting up anti-aircraft cannons and regular cannons, and they had some tanks. And so then they look over here, and the other town, if you were to take the road and go the other way, that town was being set up as a fortress. And they look straight ahead, and there's another hill where they're setting up anti-aircraft fire. So it's like an umbrella, right? Everywhere they looked ahead of them were Nazi soldiers and entrenchments and all this stuff. If they just went blindly down the road, they'd been wiped out, massacred. And so it shows you have such a small view of the fight when you're actually in it. And I come from a background of all kinds of war games and board games and divisional level war games. I fought I played as the Germans invading Russia in World War II, and you have a huge map, and each counter is a division, right? And there were hundreds of divisions in that war, right? So you got hundreds of these game pieces and all this stuff. You got the infrastructure. You got to figure all this stuff out, and it's called War in Europe. It's a huge division level game. I don't think it's out of print. I don't think they have it anymore. But so when you're doing this, you're seeing the entire map of Russia, and you've got Poland, and you've got Hungary and Bulgaria, and Romania, right? So you've got and then you've got all of Russia, Ukraine, and all the rest of Russia. And the map it takes up a huge table, the full map, right? And like I said, you've got hundreds of pieces. So that's pretty large scale, but that doesn't tell you. You can see the whole battle when you're doing this. You see all the pieces. You see where everything is. You kind of have a big picture view of the fight. But what I haven't experienced, 'cause I've never been in a war, is you're actually right down there in the trenches. You don't know jack shit about what's happening. You have no idea what the hell is happening around you, especially back then. Now, maybe with the way communication is now, you can get more updates, have a better picture in your head of what's happening, maybe. But it must be scary to not know what's happening with the rest of the people in your fight. Like, that's what came to mind. I know it's a long way to get there, but I'm just saying that's what came to mind. When they're in the submarine, those people in the submarine, they have no idea what's going on. They don't know what's happening with the front attack. They don't know what's happening with the encircle attacks. They only know what they're doing. All their friends could be dead by now for all they know, or they could have already won the fight for all they know. They have no idea. And I was thinking, I felt very claustrophobic being in that submarine. They really did a good job of that. My imagination did the rest. It's like super claustrophobic, and you're out of touch. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what you're going to be walking into. Like, that would be scary, actually, if you think about it. I never really thought about it before. It never really crystallized in my brain until this episode with them in the submarine, that we, the audience, knows what's happening with everybody. We had the big picture view. I'm sitting here with the big map. I'm not sitting here at the squad level. The really small, you can see maybe 400 feet in each direction. That's all you know, right? Maybe you climb the hill, you can see a little bit further, right? That's about it. So this did a good job of that. Like that, I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know if there's any intentionality. Maybe my imagination just raced it and took it that direction. But I tell you, man, I mean that was actually made me feel claustrophobic. Is the word. It made me feel claustrophobic. It's like, wow, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what you're going to be walking into. That's kind of scary.